Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, Queens University, Iowa Central Tritons, long-awaited matchup. This is a replay of the D2 third place match. I believe it's from 2018. Iowa Central came out victorious in that one to take third. That year, Queens got fourth, and they have wanted a rematch ever since. And here we are. Wet conditions here in Indianapolis. We are at Marian University, met halfway for this one. Wet, windy. Hopefully it's not too sloppy, but we're gonna see how it goes. Queens taking the first scrum. Big tackle there. I believe that was Herbert Evans making first contact.
Good carry, Benji!
Strong forward work by Queens University thus far. High kick coming. Ray Kyle receives it well. Ray Kyle definitely called mark there. We're going to have a confer with the touch judge. Nice kick for touch there off the mark. Hugo Menard putting a boot to it, taking it from about 10 to the 50. And it's going to be a line out to Queens University right in front of us here. Ball on the ground, scooped up well. I believe that's the lock for Queens University. Might be a flank. That is a flank, I apologize. Number 6, that was scooping that up. 13 getting loose on the outside for Queens. Menard getting in the way. Jaden Love making the tackle there. Solid side of work from both sides here. Ball lost forward by Queens. It's going to be a Triton scrum down. Let's get our first look at a lineup here. We got James Kuivinui playing at number 1. Number 2 is Colin Butine. Number 3 is Lane Prusner. Coming at 4 is Tavia Secor Mathis. Number 5 is LaDon Mathis. Playing number 6 and close side flanker today is Jaden Love. 7th is Philip Woodhouse. Coming in at number 8 is Dakota Chuck Southworth. And scrummy for the day is Aiden Farrell. Solid push by Queens there, but the ball got back nicely for the Tritons. Unders line coming from Herbert Evans. And a kick coming over the top, finding a gap. Nice job getting there by the Queens player. That ball is going to be just a wee bit forward and on the ground into touch. Should be an option. We'll see what Iowa Central selects. It looks like they're going to be giving the scrum down. Look at your back line today. Hugo Minar stepping in number 10. Playing 11 is Xavier Ellis. 12 is... I apologize. Just lost my list here. 12 is Harrison Dalton. Playing 13, wearing the number 19 is Herbert Evans. 14 is Tony Robinson, and 15 is Herbert Evans. A nice gap here. Xavier Ellis. He's going to break up the center. He's got one guy to beat. He's going to run away from him, and he's going to slide in here for it. Try time, Tritons. That is 5 on the board and a huge gap exploited there. First of what I can assume to probably be many tries by both teams today. Conditions are wet. It's going to be hard to tackle, and we got a lot of good runners on both sides. Beautiful line break and good open field running there led to that one. And Harrison Dalton is going to be stepping in at kicking duties off the tee today. I didn't catch any of that. Did you say something to me? Slotted through the center. 7-0 is the tally here. Another nice kick by Queens there. Somebody's got to get under that one. Found a large gap and dropped on the ground. Hugo Menard gets this one out to Harrison Dalton. Harrison Dalton's got the edge. He's going to dummy. He's off to the races. He's going to get this out to Lane Pruser. Big tight head prop on the outside. Don't let him fool you, though. That man was a fly half in high school. Solid defense by number 13 for Queens there. And he made the tackle after Lane Prusner dished it out to Herbert Evans. And that ball, I believe, was lost forward. And it's going to be a scrum down to Queens. Gonna get an early push from Queens. Gonna have a reset here. And some slick ground. Just before this match, there was another match played between Marian University and Iowa Central second side. So the ground's already pretty worked in. Big push from the Tritons. An attempted 8-man pick to the weak side, sniffed out well by Jaden Love. Kick for touch coming. And that ball's going to curve back in into the hands of Tony Robinson. Counter coming. Tony Robinson has a lot of space to work with on the outside and a lot of guys helping. He's got a burst of speed. He's going to get this one off to Hugo Menard. Hugo Menard gets out the back door to Herbert Evans. Herbert Evans fighting for the try line. And he is in. That is another try time. Try ends. 5 more on the board. Tony Robinson doing a nice job making the adjustment. We all thought that was going out. He got back just in time. A beautiful counter across the field. That wind definitely played a factor to keep that ball in. It was going straight out and hooked its way back in before crossing the line. Hey, not bad for a reserve. Ooh, that wind is picking up strong. I apologize in advance if we have any miss umbrella in the picture here. We're doing our best to hold it steady. Try not converted, or try converted, conversion kick not converted. Score is 12-0. Made the first one.
Here we go, Royals.
Don't let that scoreline fool you. This is a very high-quality side in the Queens. A knuckle ball, scooped up well by Xavier Ellis. LaDon Mathis taking a pick and go there. Tavia Sikora Mathis taking that one in. Hugo Menard gets this one out to Harrison Dalton. Nice open field tackle by the loose head. Taking down the 13. I believe it's just going to be a scrum down. Just a warning there. The ruck got lifted up quite a ways there. It's all right. I'm not sure what that is, but it's okay. It might be the style of picture we're shooting. So it's going to be a scrum down to Iowa Central. Big push from Queens on this one. Ball does find its way out the back. Aiden Farrell gets this one out. Slapped backwards by Hugo Menard. He's just kind of fighting to stay alive right now. It does get settled. Not releasing the ball, says the referee. It's going to be a penalty for Queens. Tap and go is the option. It's a big number 6. Met well by LaDon Mathis. It's going to be the 8-man looking to run hard. He gets it off to the fly half. There's a lot of space on the outside. Ball lost forward. Xavier Ellis scoops it up. And they're going to say penalty against Queens. Not 100% sure what it was for. It was some sort of foul play in the ruck area. But penalty against Queens is the call. This ball looks like it might had some potential to stay in there. Just finds touch over the hand. Will be a line out to the Tritons. Into the hands of Herbert Evans. And it's going to be a penalty against the Tritons for not releasing. Kick for post coming. For those of you that might be unfamiliar, on a kick for post off a penalty, if converted, it is worth 3 points. If not converted and the ball stays in the field to play, it is a live ball. And if it goes out of the back and it is not converted, it is a 22-meter drop for the Tritons. Big boot coming. 3 on the board for Queens. 12-3 is the score. And Queens set to receive. Nice high wide one into the hands of 14. Nice offload before pressure got there. That's going to be the fly half taking it in for Queens. Deep kick coming here into the hands of Hugo Menard. He's got a few options. Coming in from the side is the call. Kick for touch by the Tritons. We're going to have a line out. Lots of friendly banter on the field today. I love it. Nice, calm gentlemen. We're going to have a good day of rugby in the mud here. Got to be before the 5, boys. Ball received inside the 5-meter channel, and it's going to be a free kick option. And they're going to elect to take a scrum off the free kick option. And that will be on the 15-meter mark.
Ready for the boot.
Tony, watch weak side. Tony, watch weak side. 8-man pick to the weak side coming right now. Strong carry there by the scrum half. Pick and go just off the ruck. Big tackle there. James Kuivinui and Colin Butine teaming up there. Fly half wrapped up deep in their own territory. This one should be a maul. Ball got out. It's Queens charging down the field now. Number 6 on a carry. Fly half alone. He tries to get it to the wing on the outside. I think it was called straight back play on. Queens steal it back. It's going to be a penalty against Queens for diving over the ruck. Or, sorry, penalty against Tritons for diving over the ruck here. I apologize. The charge is going to continue. Queens took a tap and go quickly there. Conversation to confirm. No call, no official call yet, and the call is made. Try time for Queens. It's going to make it an 8-12 game pending conversion attempt here. Queens with the answer. A nice charge down from the Tritons. Put a lot of pressure on for that kick. Unconverted. Kick coming. It's going to stay in. Nice high ball. Into the hands of Hugo Menard. He's looking for some options out there. He's got Aiden Farrell. Aiden Farrell gets it off to Ray Kyle Taisagu. Or Taisagui. He gets it out to Herbert Evans. Herbert Evans charges forward. Support is there. Tritons are settling in here. Sidestep by Hugo Menard. Nice tackle by a Queens player there is going to cause a loss forward of the ball. And it's going to be a scrum advantage to Queens. Nice run by the loose head prop. Another kick coming. Tony Robinson getting back for it. He's got one on him. And he's going to make an attempt to step outside. Nice pressure coming from the defense. And a diving over is the call. Kick for touch coming. Hugo Menard with a nice boot. Going to put it just outside the 22 of Queens. Ball over the top. Still on the ground. Finally scooped up by the flanker. It's going to be a sidewinder. Landed in the field first, so it's going to be a line out there to the Tritons. It was a very good kick by the Queens player there. Only had about 4 or 5 inches to spare, but it did land in the field and then find touch. It'll be a line out to the Tritons, I believe. Another ball over the top.
Go, Tom. Go, Tom. Stay, baby.
It's going to be diving over there. Number 4.
Okay, hang on. Here we go, Royals.
Kick for touch coming. Good play on the win there by the kicker. He's going to get about a 5-meter line out for the Queens. Good sack by the Tritons there on the maul attempt. Nice tackle there as well. That one stayed on its feet. I believe that's going to be a maul now. It's going to be a maul. Don't let that ball go. Oh, it's going to be a maul. Weak side. Good answer by Philip Woodhouse there on the dummy. And Queens are on the board again. It's going to be 13-12 pending conversion attempt. Another big pressure. And that kick goes just wide right. It's going to be 13-12. Now he did. Good tackle there. 14 did a nice job keeping that one in, but it did have a bad bounce, and 7 had to chase it into touch. It's going to be a line out for the Tritons. Nice attempted sack there. Philip Woodhouse on the ground in the middle of this maul. From the side, maul was definitely tackled from the side there. Couple pick and goes by the Tritons. That's even Tony Robinson getting in the middle of one of those, doing a nice job pushing. Into the hands of James Kay. Oh, ball lost forward as the Queens player was digging his way out of the ruck, knocked it out of the hands of the Triton player, and off the Tritons, scrum down to the Queens. Was the call there. Eight-man pick, lost backwards out of the hands there. Scooped up by Queens. Play continues. That's going to be a scrum advantage to the Tritons now off a knock-on. Penalty to the Tritons. Not 10 at all. Straight through the uprights. That is going to be 3 on the board for the Tritons. That makes it 15 to 12. Or I apologize, 15 13? 15 13. 13. $15 to 13 is the tally. Tritons with the advantage currently. Another nice kick there into the hands of LaDon Mathis. He's going to get hit hard as he slipped there, and he is face down on the ground. Play continues. And it's going to be a penalty advantage offsides. Deep in Triton territory. Queens are charging. We're going to go back to the penalty. We'll see what the call is. They might go for post to get the lead back. Flags go up. 3 more on the board for the Queens. And we are at 16 to 15. Queens with the advantage. That ball's going to go 10. Nice job by Philip Woodhouse to slap that one back. James Kuivinui scoops that one up. Ball settled. And in the hands of LaDon Mathis. He's going to be hard charging. Play on, says the referee. No, no, no! Oh. Called forward. Gonna be a scrum down to the Queens. That was not forward. That was not forward. Solid scrum from the Queen side there. Crash ball coming from 15. Another crash ball coming from the number 8 there. And a kick come. Deep kick. Scooped up by Ray Kyle. He's going to be kicking for touch. And it is going to find touch. And I believe that's halftime. Your score at halftime, Iowa Central 15, Queens 16. Triton Nation, we are back for the second half here. I don't believe there are any substitutions at halftime. Nice shallow kick there by Hugo Menard, received well by Queens. Just a reminder, we are at 16-15. Queens have the score advantage. We're not going to play the offsides that she called. And it's... Hugo Menard finding a channel. Good open field tackle there. I believe that was a lock. Number 5 for Queens. Kick over the top into the hands of Tony Robinson, and he's going to be able to get back up. Not held down. He's got some space on the outside. Herbert Evans receiving that one. He's going to get wrapped up. Into the hands of LaDon Mathis. LaDon Mathis is going to charge forward. Good clean out by Jaden Love and James Kay. Lost backward. It's falling behind him. Come on. Ball makes contact on the shoulder, drops behind Hugo Menard, and is called a knock-on. Scrum down to the Queens. Big push from Iowa Central. Ball finds its way out the back. Going to call a penalty off a knock. They're going to say, look kind of intentional there. No yellow. Kick for touch coming. Big boot's going to find its way. Good hands from the audience. Nice catch in the air there. It's going to be a Queens line out. Tony? Knock on by Queens there. Big push by the Queens. Ball does find its way out the back into the hands of Hugo Menard. Hugo Menard's got some help on Tony Robinson on the outside. And a oofta. Oh. Tony Robinson takes a sliding shoulder to the face. But if you think that's going to take him out of here, you kind of don't really know Tony much. Big maul coming from the Tritons. Strong push. They need to keep this ball into the back of it. That ball's going to find its way to the front now. And it keeps cycling back. Keep pushing. Colin Butine's going to break free here. And it's going to be a tackle. They're going to have to get away. Iowa Central's got the pick and go going. Into the hands of Philip Woodhouse. He's going to need some support. But Don Mathis trying to get there. Queens with the resilient D-line, or resilient tri-line defense here. Both teams are very strong in the forward pack. Ball coming out into the hands of Hugo Menard. He gets it to Harrison Dalton. Some big contact. I believe it's going to be a scrum advantage. No. The knock. No knock, no lost forward ball there. It's just going to be dotted down in the tri-zone by Queens. It's going to be a 5-minute scrum to the Tritons. Huh. Like, myself and a lot of the audience might have thought that was a knock, but we don't have the vantage point. And the referee has final call on everything. Disagreed or not. Respect to them. Queens with the big push. That ball's out. And Queens are going to take it. A lot of space for the number 12 or 13. It's a center for Queens. And he's going to take it back out 30 meters. And now the kick comes. Ray Kyle back alone. He's going to need to try to find support, make something happen until help gets there. Xavier Ellis does get there. They're scrambling to stay alive in this one. Finally gets settled. Getting a little chippy. Getting a little chippy in the clear outs and the rucks. Referee wants to have a conversation. Clear out there. Didn't take it very well. Boys got a little tussle on the side. It looks like it's just going to be a conversation and half a handshake. And we're going to get back to playing. At the end of it, it appears to be a scrum down to the Tritons. Another huge scrum from the Royals. I think it's going to be a line out. Ball was picked up by a Queens player, taken into touch. I believe it's going to be a line out. I lied. Appears to be a scrum. I do not have the best vantage point from here, so I apologize on that. I think it was actually called straight out the tunnel is what the actual call was. That ball does find its way to the back. Queens has a very solid scrum. Ray Kyle putting on the stiff arm. He's going to need to hold on to this ball. Support is there to ruck. Nice play off the set piece there. Into the hands of James Kay. Ball stripped in contact, and it's going to be Queens ball. Pop kick coming. That is sky high. Tap backwards by Queens, scooped up by the fullback. He's going to get an offload out to 14. Aiden Farrell on the hunt. He gets the open field tackle. He gets it off to the scrum half. He's going to get tackled. And we're going to come back for the forward pass 40 meters prior that I don't know if any of us actually knew happened. But it did. 2 referees on top of the action. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Tritons. That explains why there wasn't very much support chasing for either team. If allowed, that was great offload work by the Queens players there. And solid open field tackling by the Tritons. And this rain is starting to come down heavy here in Indianapolis. Straight backwards was the drop. Hugo Menard looking for a channel. Tritons need to get this settled. Lane Prusner with the ball. He does well. Ball's not getting to the captain very well. Another strip ball for the Queens. And then dropped. We're going to call that one straight back, and then we're going to call a dive, not releasing penalty. I thought it was diving over. It turns out to be not releasing. It's going to be a penalty in favor of the Tritons. Ooh, and it is coming down strong out here. You love it as a player, you hate it as a spectator. No dehydration today, just look up to the sky and get a drink. I didn't know it was possible, but it just started coming down a little bit harder. Oof. Can you even see? Oh. Ball tipped back, line out stolen by Queens. This ball is going to hit the ground. The rain and winds creating problems for everyone. Loose. And a knock on by Queens. It's going to be a scrum down to the Tritons here. Sure hope these boys brought their long studded cleats for this one. Grass field, wet conditions. We're going to call this one Hurricane Marion. Ball out the back, into the hands of Hugo Menard. On the deck, play on, says the referee. Tritons going to try to get something going here. Queens steal it again. Loose head prop on. Oh! Hands in the ruck. Not rolling away. Something bad. That is a penalty in favor of Iowa Central. I don't even know what you elect to do at this point. Can you kick the ball hard enough to find touch? You got the wind at your back. Maybe you go for post. I don't really know. They're going to elect for a scrum down. That was a good one. That was a good bit of rain there. We got a scrum down here to Iowa Central. Another big push. Ball at the back. That was Dakota Southworth, Chuck, with the 8-man pick. This ball's into the hands of LaDon Mathis. Counter ruck came, clear out came as well. Another big clear out there. Hugo Menard gets this one out to Harrison Dalton, gets it out to Herbert Evans, who gets it out to Ray Kyle, straight back into the hands of Tony Robinson, trying to make a move, gets it out to Philip Woodhouse. Woodhouse is going to get this one settled in. Nice ruck there by Herbert Evans and Tony Robinson to clear. That was a huge tackle from the number 6 for Queens, creating a mishandle. We're going to have a scrum down to Queens. Kick over the top coming. Tony Robinson's in pursuit back. Straight back. It's going to be picked up by Ray Kyle. That's going to stay into the hands of number 13 for Queens. He does a little juke, and he's going to just run straight into contact. Support is there to help him. Number 12 looking for a channel. He is deceivingly quick. That does not look good. This is the fullback for Queens. Chose to go down instead of keep running in a wide open field, and he is down holding his leg right now. It's going to be a penalty against Queens, not releasing the ball. A clean poach attempt there, says the referee, and we are going to stop play here for the fullback from Queens. Hopefully it's just a cramp. He went down like somebody shot him in his leg, though. Never want to see an injured player for any reason. He's up stepping on it. It appears the sub has already came on for him. He's going to walk off under some assistance, but walking off is a good sign. Hopefully he is all right. Penalty to Iowa Central. We'll see what the option is here. Hugo Menard looks like he's going to kick for touch. He is dead center field. He's going to need to get a boot behind it. And a boot he does. Nice kick there. Getting a lot of territory and a line out to the Tritons. Nice front ball there. Dana was the call. Lane Prusner carrying that one in. He's got to release the tackle before he releases the ball. Not releasing the tackle was the call. Big boot for Hugo Menard, finding touch deep. Gonna be just outside of the 22 of Queens. Nice ball over the top, well into the hands of Philip Woodhouse. Not engaging was Queens, so a nice push through by the ball carrier. That was kicked through by Queens, which I thought was a rule change a couple years back. It has to be raked backwards instead of kicked through. Maybe I'm just seeing things wrong in all this rain. Big carry for the Tritons there. And it's going to be back 10 Tritons. That ball is kept in by Xavier Ellis into the hands of Ray Kyle. He's going to get it out wide to Hugo Menard. Menard's got a lot of support on the outside here. He's going to get it off to Tony Robinson, who gets it back to Hugo Menard, off to Herbert Evans. Harrison Dalton on the outside. He's going to make one miss and step. He's going to need some help here. And the ruck is secured. Aiden Farrell's going to have to pick and go quick to save it. Herbert Evans secures that ruck. That ball is out the back. Tavius Sikora Mathis. He did a nice job staying in. Oh, double move is going to be the call. Well, it's going to be. Aiden Farrell for the yellow. And double movement is the call. We're going to see where the mark is. It's going to be there. Back 10 blue. Kick for touch. Did he get the yellow for talking? That is a clean ball. James Kuivinui doing a great job reading that ruck, stealing the ball. Big counter ruck coming from Queens. We're going to see what the final call is here. Diving over, I believe, was the final result. Hugo Menard, option to kick for touch here. And that ball's going to stay in. Counter coming from number 11. Kick over the top by the scrum half. Into the hands of Xavier Ellis, who's going to get it over to Tony Robinson. Tony Robinson's going to have a chance to counter. He's going to take it back up towards support and scooped up and wrapped up. Hugo Menard was going to kick for touch. He's going to lose it backwards. He gets away. He's going to get that kick for touch. Tony Robinson down again. Not sure what's going on. Maybe a cramp? Charlie Horse. He's trying to stretch out his legs right now. We're going to see how we're sitting. Valle's coming in. Aiden Farrell on the yellow card, so we're going to need a scrum half. I'm not sure who's going out. Tony is up and moving. He's going to stay in this one. Tap back by Queens. Ball's getting out wide. Tony Robinson making first contact there. Valle and Evans finishing off the tackle. Queens are charging down again. Fly half looking for a gap, gets a little bit of meters. Queens knocking on the door right now. Penalty, not releasing again. Iowa Central with another strong stand line at the defense. Herbert Evans getting in there. That ball's going to stay in again. Counter coming. There are a lot of gaps right now. Iowa Central needs to fix their defense. They're going to stop the Queens from getting this one in. A lot of high wrap-ups. Not high as in, penalty. Elijah Valle. Tap and go. Try awarded. Queens go up by 6. That score might not be right. I believe it's right, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Wide right. I believe it's still a one-score game. I believe the score is 21-15 right now. Queens favored. That could be wrong. Miscue on the kickoff gets a knuckleball. It does go 10 though, and it was a drop kick, so we're going to play on. Kick coming. Over the head of the fullback. He's on chase. There are a lot of Queens players that got back to chase that one. Tritons need to pick up the pace here. Time has got to be getting close right now as well. Nice line out there by Queens. It's going to be a crash ball by the flanker. He's putting in a good side of work today for the Queens. And obstruction is the call.
We gotta move quick, boys. We gotta move quick.
Kick for touch coming. We have to. Yellow card back on. Good disruption up there, received by LaDon Mathis. Tony, you're good. Tony, you're good. How many are out there?
Too many. One too many. They already have enough.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, Tony, you're on. You're on. How? No. Just because we're at 2 scrum halves, Valle got subbed on for somebody.
I'm telling you. Herbert's still in.
Because Tavius is off.
Okay.
We don't have any other subs.
So we're down to forward.
And that's a turnover. Queen's ball. Kick over the top again. I believe that one goes straight into touch. It's going to be a line out option. I believe there's only 2 minutes left in this matchup. Triton's down by 6. Ray Nick making an appearance for the injured James. LaDon Mathis taking that carry in. Back cut by Herbert Evans. Sniffed out well by the Queens University. Number 8 should probably be in the NBA with all that flopping today. A slip ball, and it's going to be no advantage gained from it. Scrum down to Queens Royals. I believe we have Gus Sokol coming in. that's going to be the game. 21-15 Queens, victorious over the Tritons. Off a stolen scrum. Thanks for tuning in, Triton Nation. We are out of here.